Yo, what up, y'all? It's another episode of No Cap Just FAX. I'm your boy Vic.
It's your boy T.
It's your boy Skip Savvy.
Yo, we got a special one in the building today. The baby daddy of comedy himself, NYC's own, currently making noise and about to light up the United Palace on August 15th for that DR versus PR comedy show.
Facts.
Comedian, performer, and straight up funny dude. Make some noise for Fat Magic, y'all.
Let's go. What's good, bro?
What's going on?
Chilling.
Magic in the building, yes, sir. What's going on?
What's the word?
All right, man. So yeah, welcome to the fucking pod, bro. I know we was supposed to been do this, bro.
Yeah, nigga, I've been watching the little clips. I said, yo, when thinking family, we ain't gonna call me.
That's a fact.
Taught the nigga how to spell. Now he typing shit up, nigga.
That's a fact, though. Yeah, man. So I'm glad to have you on. You feel me? It's a long time coming, but I think it's perfect timing.
Timing is everything, man.
Yeah.
It's mean. It's now that we, you know what I mean. You got some traction. I got some. Yeah. I said it's me coming back, nigga. It's perfect, nigga.
Big facts.
Who not to start with? You mean better than family, nigga?
Big facts.
That's what's up. The comeback.
Word. If anybody don't know, this is my cousin. You feel me? We go way back, so everybody know about this. Like, if you know, you know. So what's up? But yeah, we're gonna get into it. And before we get into some topics, and I just want you to tell us and the viewers a bit about yourself.
Fat Magic, you know, coming from the LES.
Okay.
Obviously, a rep Atlanta way too much. I'll tell you, we'll get into that. See how
that's a fact.
Why the fuck I'm so anti New York? But yeah, I'm from the LES. Being born and raised. Niggas think I'm Dominican, but I'm really Puerto Rican. They'll find out. They're gonna find that out in the episode. They're gonna find that out on the show. But yeah, in between, you know what I mean? Child actor, music, commercials, nigga, just able to do everything. And now, like, as you get older, you're like, nah, I don't know if I want to be outside still rapping, and you know what I mean? So we'll get into it but that's what it is. Do a little bit of everything. And now we here being funny, hopefully.
Nah, you definitely funny, bro. That was natural, but I still wanna, cause you get what I'm saying? You was definitely rapping before, you know, doing comedy.
Yeah.
So what made you start getting into doing stand-up? Like,
well, I feel like being funny always made me was always a better, had a better feeling. Like I always like when you in a room and you make everybody laugh, you make all the bitches laugh. Like it's a way better feeling. And rapping was something I just knew how to do. You know what I mean? Like
right. I
grew up as a dancer first. You know what I mean? Being a fat nigga dancing, it was like
that's
I was cheating, right? So being a dancer first, it was like that's how I really got into. I got my first deal. That's how I got into like really rapping. I wanted to be a singer, nigga. You know, everybody know I'm the fucking king R&B. I just can't sing that good. I can't sing good enough. But I knew that. I mean, as a kid, I knew I was just lyrical.
Brown,
you know what I mean?
heavy D.
So when I was, whether I'm in school rapping or whatever cases, and then obviously, you know, I grew up in that battle rap ever. When I started like battle rapping and all that, like it was at a time to where if you watch like Lions Den and you watch any of the clips that I'm on or whatever, it wasn't really the funny shit that's in battle rap now. That we didn't have that.
Right.
Had we had that before, then I would have been doing that.
Tell you shit.
But you know what I mean? But like when it came to like after a while rapping, I'm like, yo, do I really want to do this? You know what I mean? That was, you know, my crew, you know, that was from, you know what I mean, from Jeff, from Wagner, like everybody I was like really
even from Carver, shout out to Water.
Shout out to the East Side.
So everybody that I'm like rapping with, and then like it said, if you know what I mean, what the Sexual Slave or whatever tracks that I got with like with Max, whatever, right? Them niggas like when everything was going crazy, the whole Rucker Park shit, and it's like, yo, like being 16, 17, and it's like, yo, I'm in Harlem with all these niggas, and it's like, yeah, this nigga got tracks with Max B, now he moving with Max B, and it's like, hold up, nigga, you where True Life is from, nigga. So you gotta really understand like that.
Right
yeah,
there.
so it was a whole shit. So when you really understand how shit go, and to be honest, now we got like social media and all that. But now back in the day, nigga, you needed a nigga in the street who was really getting money who could fund a career. And I was a hood nerd. I was a nigga, but I was a hood nerd. So I didn't have nobody to really like fund that. And then like I said, every time, you mean, so it's like, damn, you in the studio 3, 4 in the morning. I'm in the studio 3, 4 in the morning, and I'm still going to school. I'm a fan. I played ball, nigga. So it's like between basketball, nigga, fucking basketball camp, going to back, like all this shit was like, yo, like rapping just never really took off. And then when I'm like, yo, let me just start doing stand up because it's structured. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I did my first stand up and they got a standing O, and it was like, oh, the money I feel like came easier, came faster, nigga. You could honestly, you didn't have to focus so much on like what you wear. There's a camera. This you gotta like you gotta wear this chain, wear that. Like comedy was just love. It was more fun. And honestly, there was more women to me where comedy was at. So
What high school you went to?
I went to my freshman year. I went to Brooklyn Tech. I went to Brooklyn Tech first.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm a herd nerd, so I went to specialized school first.
Brooklyn Tech, that's in Williamsburg?
That's like I wouldn't call it best right out of Best-Stuy.
Bedford.
Okay, I know.
Around
Yeah, by
Bedford.
Bedford, right?
Yeah.
Not too far from Marcy, right?
So I went there first, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play ball here. I'm gonna play football, but like I said, them niggas got school projects and all kind of shit at 5, 6, the first day of school, and I'm like, nah, nigga, this ain't really for me. I'm smart. I ain't that smart. And then I ended up going to health professions, and if you look up, you know what I mean, daily news class of 05, 06, we was in the newspaper. We were doing some things, some teachers, but that was just them showing us love.
Okay.
We all innocent. But,
So how high school was? Did it structure your the way you approach comedy? Like, was it because you know how New York is? You gotta have a tough skin in New York to be in elementary school, high school.
I was already so honestly, what structured comedy is being a fat nigga. Like being fat. Funny shit happens all the time, and you gonna get
So just asking, you was born with big bones,
nigga.
Like you was already
nigga.
You was fat. You was a fat baby,
nigga.
I
I wasn't a fat baby. I turned into being a fat nigga. Every time I had money in my pocket, what I want to eat.
At least you kept it fucked
that.
up.
Yeah.
So
You
nigga,
look
being
healthy.
I'm the baby of the family. Nigga, my grandmother just made sure I ate good.
Tell you shit.
And nigga, honestly, wherever I would go, then you mean
Nigga.
So
You
I
ate
just
way too good.
yeah, nigga. I lived a good life when it came to food. Honestly, so when
Nigga was in grandma's house too much time.
hell yeah.
You went there too many times.
Okay.
It's the gravy.
Nigga, I haven't been skinny since I was 4 months, nigga.
Tell you shit.
So being like I said, there's in New York anywhere really, you're gonna get like bullied, everybody gonna talk shit, everybody gonna do all those kind of like everybody gonna so if you don't got some shit to come back with, and like I said, being the baby of the family, nigga, I got in 4 project buildings, there's 37 of us, nigga. And I'm the little brother out of the whole crew. So
damn, 37
I
of
ain't gonna
y'all.
lie.
Damn,
Listen,
that's a big ass family.
listen. My fault to cut you off, but
bad sex.
nigga, when
this family,
when you poor in Puerto Rican, that's what you do.
yeah, you gotta be able to cut ass. You feel me? And cut ass means like if somebody snap on you, you gotta be able to snap back. I didn't pick up on it. I used to get emotional and want to fight niggas. You feel me? And I didn't know how to come back, but you feel me? Chilling with Nick, chilling with Fat Magic. You get what I'm saying? I had to pick that shit up because if not, I was just gonna get rolled on.
Nigga,
every day.
it doesn't matter, nigga, what you look like, what the condition was, nigga.
Word.
You had to, you just had to be funny, nigga. Down to my mother would talk shit about me, nigga.
That's a fact. My mom told me.
My mom would talk shit about me, nigga. It's so real, nigga. I'm only bringing this up. I just spoke to nigga right now, right? Unfortunately, I got a cousin, nigga. He's blind now, right? The other day, I went to go check on him, nigga. I was getting dressed, and I'm like rushing. I said, "Fuck, I'm rushing for nigga. Can't see the time." And then when I go,
okay,
right? And then when I go see the nigga, it's just joke after joke after nigga. Shit don't change.
That's
nigga.
a fact. That in New York City, it don't matter what you are. You could be a flea, cat, or you could be ugly. You gonna get your ass cut no matter what. They gonna find a resemblance of you. Yo, like you look like this, or you look like that.
They always gonna find something, nigga. I was always a nigga that like, oh, I could dress good. None of that shit matter. You still a fat nigga with titties, nigga.
Bro,
So we gonna
funny.
get you.
I know.
Funny always conquers.
I know you know. Look, shout out to Pitt, shout out to Nick. You feel me? That's our cousin. But if you came around him, he's always looking at you like this, so he could find the next thing to talk about.
Like it's always that son is here. And like I said, the one thing that's always gonna be so to answer the question is really that like really being like just coming from the big family, nigga. If we went through so much shit, like nigga, we come from nothing, so you either gonna laugh or you gonna cry, nigga. So, but the jokes ain't ever gonna stop, nigga. We grew up, nigga, poor, hungry, but we had love, nigga. We had laugh, and that's what it was. So when I go to school, or you some 7, 8-year-old trying to crack jokes on me, nigga. I went to war yesterday with grown men, nigga, trying to snap on me, nigga. Like my mother, like I said, my mother joking, nigga. So you gotta be prepared for that, nigga. And that honestly, that's where the comedy really comes from. It's being ready in New York, nigga. You gotta be ready.
When was your outbreak? Like when you just seen that this comedy thing is popping for me is gonna be it.
Honestly, the first show I did, right? Because I didn't know, like, yeah, you could be funny, you could be talking shit, whatever, but stand-up comedy is like structured, right? And then you go into a room where honestly,
real strategic.
You know what I mean? I'm from the LES, but I'm doing comedy shows like, in Middle Manhattan or whatever the case is, right? them people don't really look like me, and they're like I said, there's different comedy. It's honestly, it's white people funny. So when you could go in a room and we from the same city, but our life, like you could live on 20th Street and I'm from the LES, or we could both live in LES and you live in or you live in Battery Park and I'm coming from the P's. Like it's still two different lives. Right. So if I could do something that'll make you laugh or like connect with that, that's when I knew. And at my first show, I did a joke. It was like and this is nigga, we talking about 2010 when I did my first like actual like stand up comedy. I did a gay joke, and now forget about it. But I did a gay joke, and nobody found it funny. And I realized what room I was in, it was like, oh, you just gotta be able. If I did that shit sitting on a bench, or if I did it in the hood, niggas, it would have been the funniest shit in the world.
Yeah, you gotta.
Because I did it to probably people who identified as gay, or literally I probably described somebody who was already sitting there.
That's the RTR.
So
read the room.
So when you like peep that, but it's like, oh, the fact that like I did that, and this is my first time in comedy where nigga like everybody went quiet, and I was still able to like finish strong, right? And it was like, oh, because they more laughed at all the fat jokes or whatever, but I had to like really see it, like, yo, you can hear the difference in somebody laughing with you or somebody laughing at you. Right. So the fact that like y'all saw them laughing with me was like, oh, I was able to like bomb in a sense or like be offensive and then apologize for it while I'm still telling jokes and come back and so I'm like, oh, so if it's in the first show, and then usually it was like open mic, you write your name in a book or whatever. Right. So when people start calling you back, like come do a show, and then you getting bullshit shows like $10, $15 or $25, or there's 10 tickets, like yo, you sell 5, and then the next 5, that money you keep yourself, you get your $50, whatever. So from the first show, being able to like, and I'm like, oh shit, it's kind of the same shit like performing. Like I started performing when I was 6 years old. And so if I'm never gonna be shy to get in front of people. As honestly as a big nigga, like everybody will tell you, like I walk in and I've always been confident. It don't matter what the fuck I look like. I was way heavier than this, and I'm gonna tell you, I feel like I'm the flyest thing in the room. I feel like I shake a room when I walk in.
Slow down. I got that shit on right now.
So when you got that confidence, man, it's like it's also so. Are you able to like? Because you're gonna bomb. Not everybody's gonna find something funny, right? So and then sometimes you storytelling. Sometimes that shit just like nigga, hurry up, nigga, get to the point, right? So but when you're able to like you said, read the room and you're able to adapt
bounce
and adjust
back too, like
that's that RTR. Again, like read the room.
Yeah, so I knew, but again, there was a few times where I stopped doing comedy. Then I went back to I was like I did comedy for a while. Then I did like a tour. It was the Boston Comedy Festival. I bombed. Ooh. It wasn't like there was no recovering from that. So I bombed, and then it's like, yo, like what the fuck? Like I can't really recoup from this. You know what I mean? And then at the time, I was a single dad or whatever. So it was just so much shit going on that I was like, yo, maybe like nigga, I gotta go get a real job for the first time in my life. And then after I working for a little bit, I'm getting some money. I'm like, oh, let me start rapping again. And then I started rapping again. I'm like, this don't really, it don't feel the same. So
I got a strong question for you if you don't mind me asking. You know how it is being a single dad, right? Yeah. Like your babe, your mother of your child is like an op that you can't kill.
It depends on who you ask, though.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what I would say is, what made you understand that? Because people frown upon people that work 9-to-5 jobs, and that's all they knew. Our elders, that's all they knew. They frown upon entertainment, but they don't understand how the money comes in correctly.
Right. And the grind.
You know what I'm saying? The grind that we put into it. They don't see us actually working. Vic does edits. Tito does everything else, analytics, and you know what I'm saying? Analysts and all that, trying to find a demographic of what we going to hit next, topics and all that. Me and him was just talking about Olivia Miles. Shout out Olivia Miles.
Shout out Goggles.
Goggles.
That's a fact.
But now, what made you understand that you trust yourself more than you trust what they telling you and what you was brought up about?
You got to trust that feeling of like I said, nobody's really, as a creators, nobody's really going to understand that, right? And now we live in an era to where you can monetize pretty much anything. But in that time, like I said, when I'm in high school, when it's the mixtape era and a little bit after that, where it was like, nigga, my mother watching me, like I said, I'm in the crib, like, and I'm leaving, because, the studio sessions really started at 9, 10, and I'm talking about this is when albums dropped on Tuesdays only, so industry parties on Monday nights, right? And I'm still in high school, I'm still going to school. So eventually after that, when I started to like, everybody's here and whatever, like I said, there's a lot of street money moving around, there's a lot of shit, like, so everybody's spending money on that. But when you start sitting at them tables, right, where you kind of got to dress and talk a little different, where you can't, where I can't, you start to realize that niggas got real jobs out here.
It becomes real,
right? So you start to be like, hold up, I'm over here watching you all thinking, oh, I knew this guy, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, like he's always at the parties, always whatever. Wait a minute, you mean to tell me you was at the office all morning and you actually getting paid to be here?
Right. Feel me?
You getting paid. So people gotta understand that. So when
Time
is money, and I don't like I said is I think you mean like Rick Ross said he never say like no to a dollar, and obviously like we not you know what I mean not every dollar is worth it. You know what I mean like not every all money is good money. Some money is just it's nasty money to go get if you want to go get that, right?
That's no cap, just facts.
But you gotta understand that like yo like people that are frowned upon, they might not understand like you mean they not might understand like yo you doing this, but what are you doing to what it said, feed your family, do whatever case, because nobody really understands to see the grind. Because now if you editing and doing all this shit, whatever, and money's really, really coming in, nobody's talking shit about that. Mm-hmm. Everybody's like, oh, like if I was just a comedian and had no job, no nothing, no career, right? Then it's just like, oh, like you just a comedian not doing shit with your life, or you just an artist not doing shit with your life. Right, but when you like,
or you just got the title for nothing,
yeah.
Or
because and then again, like I said, we grew up where everybody's a SoundCloud rapper, so everybody's trying to make it now. And we still got these young ones who like now everybody's a drill artist now. Like everybody now, like you got to learn your position and play some kind of role. And sometimes like you could be in a room and be like, nah, you know what? I don't gotta like really be in front of the camera, do this, whatever. So if you're gonna be a creator, be an editor, yeah, you editing your own shit, but there's somebody out there who's busting their ass, who's willing to work, like willing to invest in something, who don't know how to edit. So there's always a way to go while you editing your shit, go get some money and go work on somebody who don't know somebody. Yeah. Like I said, whether you know the skill, you're gonna teach it.
That's what happened to me.
So
right?
People who really frown upon it don't understand it, but at the same time, you gotta have. I understand the grind, but if you honestly working on something 20 hours a day and it's also dependent where you at in your life.
Right.
If it's just you ain't got nobody support, nobody, then do what you got to do. But if you got, like for me, I got a son who's watching, you know what I mean? So
it's a fact.
At some point it was like, yo, like, so when it was just me and him and I didn't have a road, like at first when I'm 18, 19, it's like, yeah, I'm in the studio sometimes you're in the studio for 10 hours and you record 10 songs and none of those, every song is whack.
Vic know about that.
Every fucking song is whack. And I'm like, nigga. And I listen to it now, and I listen to them shits now, and it's like, nah, no way you, nigga, you thought this was good. Like,
for the viewers, he not talking about my music, because I was making fire. Skip talking about, you feel me?
Nah,
I don't even know if he's talking about him.
Vic was my producer.
No,
but there was artists that used to pull up and record, and I'll be honest.
Don't get it twisted, though.
I'll speak my own take.
Oh, okay, all right, bet.
I used to pull up to Vic sometimes and just throw, you know what I'm saying, pay for the hours, as business is business. But the thing was, I'll make songs I thought was cool in my mind, and I'll be like, yo, delete that, bro. He'll be like, you dead ass? I'm like, yo, just erase that shit, bro. I sound like an idiot, bro. Just erase it.
Now, but sometimes it be those.
If I would have kept some of those, the way they rapping now, I was ahead of my time, bro.
Nigga, like I said,
way ahead of my time.
Me being like a fake ass singer, right? Like, there was a time where like I said, that's when auto-tune first started, right? Yeah. And auto-tune, nigga, Vic could tell you, nigga, we only had, there was no like, oh, you gotta sing this shit. Like people gotta understand it's like you gotta know how to still sing a little bit and know how to sing
carry a tune,
know how to sing B, right? Fact. We over here, everybody's trying to sound like T-Pain and Can Can, like so we come from that, nigga. I got songs that I recorded at Vic's where I'm like, why this nigga even let me waste the time?
I used to tell him to delete my shit.
Like, why?
He told me, hey man, you sing on auto-tune G note. I'm like, okay.
I'm dead. And the nigga really won't understand what it is.
Ferris Wheel came out. But niggas they understand because I'm just an artist. I don't know about the actual tech.
Yeah.
So shout out to Vic for really knowing his technician shit. And I seen that nigga play the pianos and keys is something crazy.
Yeah.
You need music and studio sessions. Shout out to that man right there.
Thanks,
for sure.
Appreciate it.
You're doing it a very long time. But to wrap that up, to answer that question, I'm always gonna respect. I think people just respect us. Like, yo, like it isn't if you out there getting money, depending on what you support. Like I said, if you really got nothing to support, you out there grinding. But ain't no way. Don't ever shy away from trying to go get an honest dollar, even if you just really getting that to go invest in. And honestly, if you work, like I tell people, like to me, if you got to know what kind of job to get to. So if you are artist or creator, nigga, go be a door. I know people are too humble to open a door. Go be a doorman. Go be something because you're gonna meet people. Go somewhere we gonna meet somebody.
As an artist, I say work in a movie theater.
Don't like, you know how many artists, honestly, like a lot of artists, like including myself, because like I said, I was a security guard at one point. Like it's like it's not the same because we just sitting there and now maybe because you got access to your phone or whatever the case is. But go somewhere where you actually gonna be somebody, where you gonna meet somebody, because you're gonna meet the right one. Somebody gonna be like, you know what? Let me hear something. You know what? Let me invest in that. So don't shy away from actually having some kind of real job or You know what I mean?
He's not lying because I used to be a dog walker in Williamsburg, and I ended up walking one of the Knicks players, David Lee. I walked his dog, and I walked Action Bronson's dog as well. And
that's lit.
And the dude that played Marlowe in The Wire.
Oh shit! Word.
Yeah. Well, God rest his soul. I think he passed, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. God rest his soul. But yeah, you meet people in different brackets. You got to get out your comfort zone. The edge of your comfort zone is where change begins.
That's a fact.
That's what it is.
Facts. Consistency and staying uncomfortable.
Fact. Well, how would you describe your comedy? Like, is it dark humor? Is it something?
I'm a storyteller. Like, when people hear my comedy, it's like, yo, this nigga's stupid. Like, and that's really what it is. Because, like I said, for me, like, honestly, like, funny shit happens to fat people every day. And whether you want to see it or not, like, it's just nigga that's comedy all the time. So to me, I'm literally I ain't never tell a story that was like made up.
Okay.
And I probably like I over exaggerate, right? Whether like whatever the case is, but like it's literally, so my style of comedy is storytelling, but comedy is I never really like I don't give out too many of my things, but comedy is honestly is a fight, right? When you on it's a fight. So a lot of people comedy like that style of fighting is like they kind of just like waiting and then they waiting to throw the big punch, right? And in the fight, if you know how to fight, if you watch about whatever the case is, like if you wait for that big punch, sometimes even if you wait and sometimes like it be at the right time, they're gonna play defense. So that waiting for that one punch isn't always gonna hit all the time. So the way I tell jokes is I jab all day. So and for me, like I said, I like everything is structured. So I do shit to where it's like if I'm approaching some bitch, right? And it's like if she's walking by, I don't got 2-3 minutes to give her the best line I got. I probably got a couple seconds. So when I come on stage, I got a couple seconds to make you laugh. And if I can make you laugh that first time, then obviously I got you. And it's literally like that. So now we in a ring and I'm literally just jabbing, and then I throw a hook. And jab, and I throw a hook. And jab. So my style of comedy is literally like just consistently keep it short, like keep everybody's attention, keep it funny. Don't spend 10 minutes on one story unless when I'm telling a story, I break it down into like little stories in between.
Right.
So they said my style of comedy is storytelling, but with like I said, with like emphasis and obviously exaggeration of like, but honestly, when you listen to when I tell you something, you got to be able to like point the picture.
Okay.
Because some shit that happened, you may not even think is comedy, but like 2 days ago, I went to McDonald's, right? And when I went up, like the kiosk wasn't working. I went up to the counter and Shorty started like cracking her knuckles, right? To nobody, that's nothing, but to me, it's like, oh, this bitch.
She about to get crazy.
She about to work extra. She's like, hold on. Right? So to me, that's how am I not? That's not a joke, right? Regular shit that you not like. I think my process of like I said, it's not even before I was even doing stand. Like my process of is like thinking shit is funny is all the time.
Okay. I feel you.
I got a question.
You find something funny and everything.
That's what I'm saying. I got a question for you. So you think do you put yourself in places? Like, cause do you put yourself in places where you know you're gonna experience some funny shit because your regular day is always funny?
It isn't. I'm telling you,
it's already expected.
Like Vic right now, like I said, we've been saying, yo, we gotta get together, we gotta record, we gotta do something. Right. It's been years. Why? I asked him if he could tell you why it's been years. He can't answer that, but in my mind, it's like, oh, the nigga waited till he had a studio with an elevator. That just
fat nigga. Cause Pete.
And then when I got in the elevator,
cause Pete, when I used to record with Vic,
but when I got in, like
Vic would tell me you're not hitting that note. He's like you're not feeling it, and I'll call somebody and start an argument.
And then
so do
Vic
you
got
put
in the
yourself
elevator,
in those situations?
And that's what I'm saying. He got in the elevator, I got in the elevator. You said, "Now go ahead." You probably watched that shit, make sure it didn't move before you got on.
I told you go in front of me.
Yeah, because you had to watch that shit. And it shit, nobody talked in the elevator. Shit was quiet.
Nah. I just wanted to see. I wanted to talk to the face in the back of your head.
I'm telling you right now. First of all, that's a 5-disc CD changer because I keep it hosted.
But a 5 CD changer.
But I'm telling you right now, everybody in this room, if we go in the elevator, when we leave here, we gonna look for that capacity sign. Where that shit?
Nah, it's all right. It's all right being a fat nigga. Because a nigga like me, I'm skinny. I've been skinny my whole life.
But I'm saying,
if I miss one more meal, I'm back to my birth weight.
But it's just the process. Yeah. It's just the process. I mean, it's really just the process of like how like if you just keep on that tone all the time, and definitely when you get ready for a show and all that shit, it kind of like heightens. But nigga, like it doesn't matter what the situation is. Like I said, you could like literally like there's so much prejudice against fat people that people don't even realize. Nigga, like
nah, because it's a fact. If a skinny nigga falls, like, oh, this nigga tripped. if a fat person falls like doom 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 doom, it's like background music.
In New York City, so
everybody's laughing.
Nigga, in New York City, so many people like eat on the train, eat while walking, whatever. If you eating while walking, or you can order the same shit. People look at you like whatever.
Yeah,
but if I'm eating while walking, niggas is like, that's why.
That's why.
That's why.
You canceling it out.
Yeah,
you canceling out your walk, nigga. That's a taco.
So again, like I said, you just gotta find instead of being bothered by shit like that, you gotta find a human. And to me, I find it hilarious, and it should just like work. So
hold on. So fat and skinny is mad funny because fat people can't do stuff and skinny people can't do stuff. You gotta be medium all of a sudden.
But honestly, nigga, if
skinny niggas in the gym, once I grab the 10 weights, they be like, this little ass boy right there.
But to be honest, like I said, to me, like I said, not even being a fat nigga, but honestly, like, I don't know if it's because I got little ass legs, but nigga, I identify as a skinny nigga. Like in my mind, nigga, like this is the big to me right now, nigga. I'm self-conscious because my shirt too big, nigga. Like
this nigga's
I be wearing tight ass. I wear tight ass shit, nigga. In my mind, I think I'm a skinny nigga. I act the same way. Don't treat me like the fat friend in the crew. Everybody got one. No, I'm not that, nigga. I'm the best looking in our crew, and then you second, nigga. and that's how so to me, it's not even really about fat, like I said. But again. So I laugh at certain shit because I just know how I go. And then you got to use it to the event. You know how many, like, they now with social media, now that bitches are talking, they finding out that we're the worst ones. But for so many years, you know how many be like, oh, I need a fat nigga because they're going to treat, we're the worst.
Heavy.
We are the nigga because we need that validation. Like, oh, yeah. Nigga, we the worst ones. But bitches always, for so long, like, I'm going to get a fat nigga. He ain't going to treat. Yeah, right.
You know
if your mother cook better, I'm going to her crib.
You know how many bitches I lost to a fat nigga?
All the time.
I'm dead.
And anybody who lost him to me, I'm sorry. I'm a changed man.
I hope
I'm a changed man.
If y'all recognize him, any of the women I dated, hey.
Oh yeah, they'll tell you. I keep it on. I was horrible. Something.
I'm telling.
But at some point, but again, the reality is that like niggas in general, we just kind of need that validation. We don't know how to like look in the mirror and be like, yo, I think I feel good about myself today. We need a bitch to tell us like, nah.
I remember this one story you told me one time that this was the reason why you don't even fuck with like petite joints. It was like you was hitting one in the water of the beach.
That's crazy.
You were? Am I bugging? Mm-hmm. And you was like, yo, it felt like she had like the Venus flytrap, like it felt thorny or something, like it was bones and shit.
I fuck with.
I could be saying it wrong, but
Venus flytrap.
I fucked with. I mean, obviously every size except for nigga. Even niggas will tell you, nigga, me and Vic work with a deaf bitch. I knocked that too.
Yo, facts though.
And I told her, nigga, I got a sound out of that, so I won. But the fact. The skinny chick,
yo, boy.
I fuck with like any size, right? But like, cause I honestly like growing up when you were a big nigga, like you know what I mean. Everybody's like, I don't really fuck with big or whatever. And then you find that hefty medium. So I like you find that right one. But the story that he's talking about, the skinny chick, I ain't gonna say no names because she is a celebrity. But
you thick not fat though. You like grown husky.
Nigga, that's because I got the greatest compression of all time. I'm gonna tell y'all, we're gonna put the link right here, nigga, because I'm not telling nobody so I get the sponsorship. How to get compressed. Niggas like, yo, your shoulders look great. Nah, nigga, just the right one.
Gonna get the discount. What's the code? Fat Magic.
Fat Magic.
Hey,
code
give
Fat
40% off.
50% off.
Because you're gonna be tight, nigga. And when you see me in the supermarket, like that nigga was definitely skinny on the podcast. Nigga, just it's just knowing the right Amazon link. But that skinny, yeah. So now so honestly, the skinny, which is crazy that I did that because I was at the beach with my whole family, son.
Tell you shit.
And
pervert.
Yo, you were well.
Yeah, nigga, that was
total pervert.
Yeah, so it was nigga. Listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. What? She said, "Yo, I'll meet you. How you been? I'm gonna show you how I've been." And yeah, it was just nigga shit ripped and it was so water. It was not a good day, but shorty was like 90 pounds. I ain't gonna lie. She was like 90.
Petite, nigga.
Yeah, nigga. I should have.
That's a child. You sure?
Nigga, I ran out the water. Came back with a sandwich, nigga. But
you say you got out the water with for a sandwich?
Came back with a sandwich, like, but you gotta eat something. But.
Yo,
I said with a sandwich.
And at the time I was like, now I'm like 305. And at the time I was like 400 pounds. Nigga.
Tell you shit.
But yeah, nah. Shout out to. I can't believe you remember. That's crazy.
Yo,
I think I was like recording shit too. And then
now you said she's a celebrity. Now you say you can't.
Yeah, I'll just say the channel VH1. So when I seen her on VH1, I said, "Damn!" Like at least I mean a few people from my school and like a few of us made it, but the fact that I had to like, it was still fire though. I'll tell you that it was still fire, but that was definitely Me and her took that shit like a marshmallow on a stick, nigga, for sure.
Yo, I'm crying, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo, no, they got it though.
So check it. We're gonna get into one of our first topics, and this is something that you said, like putting yourself in people's shoes. So basically, there was a logo designer named Alan Peters. So basically, he got a DM from ASAP Rocky, asking to ASAP Rocky. I was asking him like, "Hey, can you work with me? Redesigning a logo. Send me your fee. Your rate." So basically, the guy got hyped. He posted his, DM, and he posted on his social media. And when that happened, ASAP Rocky retracted his offer, and he told them like, that was distasteful, and basically ASAP Rocky was saying you should have not done that. You should have kept it on the low and things like that. Yeah. How do you feel about a situation like that when like, at the end of the day, this is a social media world. This is a social media time. You need to take, kind of, action on and steps on something to make your business get to where it goes to.
I mean, I think sometimes you kind of jump out the window like too early.
Okay.
Right? Because like at the same, like you got to look at it from like both sides. So if whatever you create, and if your shit is like, if it's closed and the shit is official, whatever, that time that is gonna come. Because eventually that like you could be like, nah, like I forgot, like when they first started wearing like the glasses that got the stones and diamonds and shit, and everybody's like, yo, is this brand? He's like, nah, you think it's this brand is black owned, is by this. Okay. And then shit started getting a buzz. So if your shit is like really official, the time's gonna come. Like, you know how many celebrity jewelers don't really care if you're gonna shout them out? But that time because what you really want is the business. So what you really want is like somebody like, you don't really care like somebody, because if you made him a jacket that costs $2,000, right?
It's not that many people that got $2,000.
I don't got $2,000 to spend on a jacket, right? So, and then even if we do, like, so we'll be like, oh, we don't really know that designer, right? So we're not gonna spend $2,000, $1,500, but we'll go get a Pele for $15, $17, right? Because we just don't know that. So sometimes it's just about the right timing, and you're gonna find that celebrity who wants to be like, yo, like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna post it for you. I'm gonna do whatever. So you kind of want that, but again, like I said, so it goes both ways. Like I said, because you want that attention, you want that attraction, but some like you'd rather be in a room. Like sometimes you're in a room where you can't even tell people you was in that room. I've been in those rooms, right? Where not a Diddy party, but I've been in other rooms, right? I've been to Diddy party, but not like that kind.
I've been to a room with Diddy, but
My thing with this is so as a person that makes clothes, I make clothes and whatnot. If someone wants to reach out to me, because I used to work with Neil Barrett and I make their websites and whatnot back in the day, a minute ago. My thing is this: ASAP Rocky is not wrong, and so is the fan. The designer's not wrong. He got too hyped, like you said, too fast. But he should have recorded everything from when it happened, documented it, and kept it for when ASAP wanted to drop.
Type shit.
When he wanted to drop.
Right.
Now he got the whole thing. Remember when Kanye dropped that?
Honestly,
Travis
though,
Scott.
It's like
Travis Scott's Netflix movie.
I wouldn't screenshot a fucking conversation.
You don't screenshot conversations. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah. But you got to show your friends proof, right? Because it might disappear. They might just delete their. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you show that to your inside family.
Okay.
You don't put that on the internet.
Right.
That's why he's wrong. But ASAP is not wrong because he want to have a person that's able to have his drops without it being leaked.
Right.
Because his whole thing is, look at Rihanna. When she drop a song right now, no promotion, she can drop it.
Even though, nowadays people will, I say to me, it's kind of a double-edged sword because at the end of the day, he could imagine you putting something up as well and somebody steals it from you and doesn't give you credit for it. You feel me? So it's like look at Kanye with the Yeezy design. Right. Adidas left him and they were still able to make sneakers that look just like his future designs because he had the pamphlet for them.
I think the right answer, the only answer really is he should have just simply had a conversation with him.
Right.
See, how do you feel about this? And Rocky could have been like, nah, I don't really want. And then it's like, all right, you know what I mean? So again, is
basically, can I promote you? Can I promote this for me?
Also, being that we're not in a tax bracket, this could be a hoax to promote it even more. Never know.
I don't think so.
It's always a conspiracy.
But
the guy did apologize. And
even if it's not a hoax, like you got more, like, not credibility, but now you got way more viewership from it not going through.
Because niggas ain't even know about it. Yeah, you right.
So either way, like, I know, like, in high school, like, I was one of the first things where, like I said, like, not this right here, but a real 5-disc CD changer, right? The burner.
Oh, you had the two disc at first, and then it became the 5. Yeah, you upgraded that.
But when I'm out here fucking in high school making H Street Latina DVDs, nigga, right? After a while, I'm starting to burn shit. I'm making music, whatever, nigga. And I started to, like, when I started to learn coding, like, 'cause I'm a hood nerd. So I learned coding. So now, nigga, I'm getting shit from LimeWire. And nigga, like, LimeWire send me some shit. I'm going right over that shit. Right? So then I created my own shit to where I got a letter at my house one day and it felt like, they said, nigga, somebody trying to sue me, nigga. I made it. Nigga, that's where you really, so
that's how you know you made it.
Yeah.
When they notice you exist.
Right. Yeah. So again, now he got the notoriety. So, like I said, shout out to my son Alan Peters. I don't even know what the fuck he making. I don't think Alan Peters even makes something in my size. So
he's a logo designer. Yeah. So you feel me? So he reached out to him to maybe rebrand the logo.
But like I said, he's getting business off of this. So either way, it worked.
Yeah. The guy is kind of known for his logo designing as well. A$AP Rocky is not gonna go to just anyone to just get, so.
But that's what I'm saying. So now, but it's like I said, you said it's a double-edged sword. So now if he's doing whatever, like, people are like petty. So what if there's a lot of people who really don't fuck with A$AP Rocky. So now you might have fucked around and say,
doesn't? Like, why would you hate
a lot of people?
A lot
of nigga, he got Rihanna, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I'm mad at him for that shit.
I'm dead.
So, like I said, now he got the it's both, but there's not really no right or wrong way to go about it. Because I say that's what collaboration is. When you collab with somebody, you want to be like both people to eat, both parties to eat.
Right.
And I think he was just trying to do that. Nigga, he ain't mean no wrong by it. But like I said, so you just gotta understand who you working with, who you collaborating with, how do you want to move.
Yeah, word.
Right. Like RTR, read the room.
I think I would agree with that. But to be honest, I just feel like he did bad completely, because if I'm doing business with you, I wouldn't want you to put it out up until
we doing business. Business.
We about to go public. You get what I'm saying? Because for one, I don't want the next person that's hating on me to either try to shut it down, have the one up, or hit you up, and now they want the same source. You get what I'm saying? So I'd rather you get the source after I drop.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I agree with A$AP in this regard. You feel me? So. Yeah.
I agree too.
Word.
That's absolutely facts.
That's a big fact. So yeah.
Check in the comments if y'all think A$AP is wrong or the designer is wrong. Talk in the comments.
Big facts.
And if you don't know about it, just read up on Google. You'll figure it out.
I'm crying. Word up though. So what was the next topic?
So basically, Phoenix Flexing, he stated that he did use AI while creating his rubbers song, Rubbins, and
Oh, that's that song.
Yeah, that I'm losing my mind.
I don't think that's it. Yeah.
No, that's the other song.
Oh, that's the other song. Yeah, but basically
that swiping cards and stacking chips.
Yeah, swiping cards and stacking chips.
So basically, he said that he used AI. To make this song and to create the song. And
getting bigger.
Respectfully though, I feel like he only said it now because Tyga said it first.
Okay.
That he used AI to make his track.
With Tyga?
Yeah, Tyga
just admitted to it, and you feel me? That's when everybody was like, "Oh, so can this Phoenix could admit that?" You feel me? He was like, "Yo, I never said that I didn't use." I'm like,
yeah.
Come on, bro. Like,
it was obvious, though.
Oh, that's why when I go on Instagram, I see people singing it, and they in the comments on a post, what they say is, "I'm singing it better than him," but I didn't understand it.
I'm crying, bro. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, because there was a lot of people doing covers.
Yeah, they're doing covers of it, but it's like they own lyrics.
Yeah.
And some fat dude was saying, "My back is getting bigger."
That's dumb funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, my thing is, he denied it the whole time, and then you come out and say you do it. So it's like, bro, you should have just been real the whole time, and you probably could have taken off if you could have been real and just would have.
Honestly, it took off.
It did take off.
But now it's like this is the future of hip hop. This is the future of music. Like we use
but they trying to take it out. Spotify is trying to take it out. Spotify removed a lot of AI music lately.
You could tell the difference between a real artist and AI. You could tell. It's off performance alone.
You could tell, but again, to me, it's like obviously AI is advanced, but it's the difference between having a ghostwriter and AI.
But it's the performance. Tell them perform that track.
But I said like mostly like in R&B, especially like not many people writing their own music.
Oh yeah,
right. So
we've been had that going.
Right. So if it's not necessarily just AI, but it's like.
But songwriting is different from an actual robot making the track.
Real shit, because
you can put the lyrics out for AI and then you sing it. I don't have no problem against that.
Auto-tune's a robot.
Didn't Timbaland sign like an AI artist? And now it's backfiring on him.
It's backfiring on him.
Because now they pulling all the music off of Spotify. So it's damn like
I know. I knew producers. I knew producers was gonna jump on this as soon as it came out, and you know,
even,
just for themselves.
They're making beats, right?
Making beats with it. That shit is
they just took the opportunity to monetize off it. It worked, and definitely not. Obviously, not gonna last forever.
Less time out your day to make a beat with AI.
Yeah, so as a creator, I wouldn't want to use that because then it takes away from the process. Like, I made this shit. But if I could, like I said, if I could fucking get a one-hit one like Rubbers and fucking go like now I'm performing all over the world, nigga, I'll use AI too.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Hell the fuck yeah. And then Dubai singing that shit. My pocket's getting bigger.
Word up though.
You got that nigga singing that shit, shooting dice, nigga.
That's a fact. Like you say, he did the song did get popping, and if he would have just been real from the get go,
just jump and say that.
Yeah, it would have been. I think it would have been lit for him.
But why does it matter if he knows how to sing it the same way?
He definitely don't.
Nah, he don't.
He was on the radar.
That did not sound like it was off the radar. That nigga did not sound the same.
Yo, word.
He did not sound the same at all.
That's a fucking fact.
All right, so right now, who's coming up in the comedy world that, you know, especially in New York City, there's a lot of funny people, especially the event that you coming up that you're going to be in. Who the top popping right now, comedians coming up right now?
I'll speak on that show in itself because I'm gonna speak on that. It's because we just talked about kind of going back to what we just said about ASAP Rocky, right? So the headliner, my brother Nueva Yol, right? Like who put this shit together with obviously a whole team,
okay,
right? But when I'm like hyped and I want to like when he told me, yo, you gonna be on the show, I want to drop a flyer, right? I want to do this, or I want to drop my not yet because we got in order. Everything's a production.
Yeah. It's in steps.
Yeah. So I'm still posting the show every day, whatever, and people like hitting me like, yo, why you not on? Are you gonna be in this? And I'm like, yeah, this is my comeback, but it's on the low. Like the announcement coming soon, right? So being able to like trust that process or being able, so they say he could have just made the little whatever and then trust the process.
Okay.
Right. So now there was probably more shit that I probably wanted to be involved in, or like, oh, can I like I said drop my shit or be on this fly and like whatever, like, and it's like, yo, just like. We're doing this. This is how it was brought to the table. This is how we laying it out. And sometimes you gotta just like trust that process, right? So, first shout out, of course, I'm gonna give out to my brother Nueva Yol because of the shit that he's like putting together. And that's somebody who always wants to give opportunity. And I'm always gonna work with people. I love to work with people who's gonna give somebody opportunity.
Shout out to Nueva Yol.
And like I said, it's not just from. And that's somebody like during COVID. Before that, I was like laughing at videos. Like I said, I'm not even a first like Spanish ain't even my first language. And I barely could speak it now. But like when people just you can watch feeling, they give you that that laugh or that feel good feeling. So of course, like I said, and now between like I said, this is I can't even see a lot of people on his lineup. Life won't even be the same after this, especially for him because like I said, he hasn't done a show in 2-3 months. You know what I mean? For reasonings like this coming up and like that show is gonna be great. So him, of course, like I said, of course on who else on that show, Da Vinci, like and like I said, I was speaking about high school earlier. Da Vinci went to high school with me.
Okay.
So right now, like Sploo,
1800s.
So Sploo like this, and that's just going off like the Latin side, like Latin, like them just going crazy off of like Latin comedy is like a real thing. You know what I mean? Like you see people like Radell who went from making videos with his mom, whatever, and then Radell like now, like I said, he's selling shows out like in theaters, going back to back to back.
That's what's up.
I went to one. I went to his United Palace show, nigga, and it was like shit is like crazy. So.
That's bro that was like, "Hey yo, what the fuck?" Like,
yeah. So I mean, and everybody in that lineup itself is really just doing a thing, not just on like on a comedy. I mean, not just on a comedy level, but more on just honestly on the business side, even doing their own shows. Everybody's putting together even like their own, like brands, so we can do events and put events together for other people. And then coming up in, like I said, everybody else who else is like in the Latin community, everybody that's coming up or everybody who's like really rocking right now or really moving is on this lineup. Like this shit is like I said, the Avengers, and like I said, you got Ken Stars, nigga. Like like I said, the guys. Shout out to everybody on the team. They went this morning. They want Honey Temple with Ken Stars, and Ken Stars is the Puerto Rican host, right? And you got Jay Ramirez, right, who also like is moving, like I said, on Netflix and all kind of shit. Like this, like everybody's just really on the move. Like so, anybody like in the land side who's really on that show or just involved in that show, is really like I said, like. Tommy, Yvonne, like Tommy, they've been doing shows for a long time. Like, LMP, like, their studio, like everybody's just like really, like I said, I remember like going to LMP parties or recording at LMP, and now like everybody's a part of this. So anybody in New York on the land side who's coming up is in that show. And then I can't even say who's like, like in New York, because everybody honestly is really moving. Like because of social media, you can get shows outside of New York and everything else.
Right.
So, is Ralph Barbosa on there?
Nah.
Barbosa?
Yeah, Ralph Barbosa.
He's not. I think he's Mexican.
He's This is a Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's like said. He's already. He's in LA and doing all kind of shit. So like, everybody
he's
that's
hilarious.
Really, everybody's really up and coming. Like it's like I said, everybody's moving. It's like it's no. Because you just honestly need that right clip. So there's nobody I can say right now that's like, yo, watch them. They like heating up. You know what I mean? Because anybody that was like, that was like heating up. Like, they might be out. They were on, on the Kevin Hart show on Netflix. So, like I said, people are just like really being in the move. So anybody who's really like coming up is people that you see like on social media.
You ready for this, man? You ready for your comeback though?
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, when you first asked the question, I was gonna say, Fat Magic, right? But to me, I'm humble in the sense of like, I know who I'm around. Like I know what their viewership is, and I know like I'm probably going on early in the show, and everybody know like my energy. Like I said. If you know, like, my background or whatever, like, I come from dance, all that. So, I do every single thing. Like, I'm going to give you a full show, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the time is. So, I know it's my job to set the tone for everybody else, and everybody else is going to come kill.
All right. That's what's up. So, it's August 15th. What time?
So, it's August 15th, 8 o'clock, United Palace. And like I said, it's on the Dominican, you have Nueva Yol, Blue, Da Vinci. You got For the Money on the Puerto Rican side. And the comedian, you got Joselito the Puppet on the Puerto Rican side.
About to go on.
So like I said, anybody who's like really moving is on that show. Like so dope, like one of the funniest girls I know. So everybody's like I said, on the Puerto Rican Dominican side, and you have like obviously everybody else, but like even if they're not on that show, they're gonna be backstage, they're gonna be in the audience, they're gonna be in the building because everybody's just trying to show love to each other. And like I said, as far as me on the comeback, I have to like, I've been doing like, little openers or whatever. Like I never kind of like, I lost touch for a minute, but in the last couple months, I've been, still with, Da Vinci, Nueva Yol, like just, yo, even if niggas is running late, you there already, yo, can you go kill? Like, right? And it was once the how I got back here, I was like off on a weekend, so I went to go Nueva Yol and had a show in Manhattan. And honestly, it was at the comic strip. And like, there's not that many times where we've done like, actual comedy clubs or did like the American or English comedy clubs. So I'm like, I definitely got to go see this and see what we doing in these English rooms. Because the American room, get that American money.
That's what's up.
Right? Back. And honestly, I just went to go chill. Like, I just went to go like, chill with my brothers, what we doing, whatever. And then the dude is like, he brought some friends with him. We got 4 comedians. And I'm looking, right? And there's like 2 people with me and I'm like, talking shit. And I'm like, as a fat nigga, I'm like, you think I'm like 2-3 people, right? Because I do identify, I know where we live in. I do identify as them day. Right? But I'm like, fuck, like this nigga just counted me. I haven't done anything in comedy in 2 years. Nigga, like, but again, because everything just happens in my mind, they say, they're gonna call me up. And I like, I read the room and I was like, I could honestly probably just be like, nah, because nobody really knows me in here. But I probably would never get an opportunity again. I probably wouldn't be able to sleep for a week or two knowing that, like, what do you mean, nigga, you was nervous to get up and to talk?
Yeah.
So he's nigga, I got it. So they called my name. I got up. 8-9 minutes. Niggas is laughing, holding their stomachs. So I'm looking on the side. And I see like their face, and they're like, yeah, that we put that battery back. Like we got our monster
That's
back.
What's
We
up.
created
That's
that
what's
monster.
up.
Right.
And then I sat down, like honestly holding it. He probably like I told him, but but every time I tell him we on Don Julio coconut water, so niggas don't listen. Right, but I'm like, yo, so I'm sitting there, nigga, about to cry because I'm like, yo, I can't believe, like, I know how much I needed that, right? And then Nueva Yol grabbed me by my hoodie and was like, yo, nigga, when something's meant for you, you can't run from me, you can't hide from me.
That's a fact.
That's what's up.
So nigga, when niggas really want you to eat like that, like, so that's somebody who really believes, you know what I mean? So, and he did that from coming to like my shows. I was doing my own events, selling shows out, you know what I mean, in the LES or in Manhattan. So he's like, you already had traction when I met you. So when people believe in you like that, it's like, nigga, how can you still sit at home and now, make that comeback? And then it's like, so now I'm going to other shows and like doing openers 5-10 minutes, right? And I'm like warming up and I'm like, yo, nigga, this shit is just, it's still easy to me.
Right.
It's still easy to me, right? And then I had a conversation with him. I'm like, yo, like, even if I'm out at work, I'm off work, and you say, yo, be here at a certain time, or we doing this there, you putting me on a show, I'm there.
Right.
He said, word? I said, yeah. And I was like, not emotional, but I was like talking, like, nigga, like, nigga, like, if you really believe in nigga, give me one real shot of like,
right.
Nigga tap me, like, smack me in my chest. He said, August 15th, biggest show of your life. I said, all right. And nigga, this happened in April.
Okay.
May. Right? He's like, biggest show of your life. I'm like, all right. Matter of fact, this. So I'm like, all right, say no more. And nigga, like, and it was like, again, it was like, he didn't tell me what it was. So just wait, trust the process, whatever. And then I really like, and then we did a show. We did a show in Jersey, and like I said, I'm like, yo, you got time? And nigga like, yeah, of course. And we was talking. Shout out to my son, Legendary and Fox, two other fan niggas I love. We had Glizzy. This Glizzy Mania actually. So we did Glizzy Mania the first one. So we did fucking Glizzy Mania, and that's when I found out that like, yo, like, come to the next show in Jersey this week, nigga. Got some time. I did that. I walked in, and again, sometimes you could read the room, but you can't be afraid of the room. I walked in. I see. I don't think there's a nigga in here that speak English. There's mad Salvadorians, whatever, and I go still do my set. They weren't even letting me finish the joke, but they keep standing up laughing or whatever. People coming to the stage pulling me like, nigga, you're stupid. Right? and that's when they say, you know what? And he's like, you remember what I told you? He said, nigga, United Palace, August 15th. He said, what you just did, I need that. And every time I open up since then, pause for them, like, since then is like, I'm not, the fire hasn't stopped. Like now, like I said, now I feel like I'm better than ever.
That's what's up.
It's all mental. Like, you got to just really like want, like, so now is that I can't, ain't no way somebody gonna give me an opportunity of 3,500, 4,000 people. You know what I mean? And I sit there and I go half-ass it, or I go beef. And I can tell you, as humbly as I can tell you right now, like, everything I got to do, like, I ain't gonna do nothing extra, but nigga, ain't not a person in there that's gonna say that nigga's not fun. Right? But as humble as I gotta be when I do that, it's like, all right, so this opportunity was presented to you. Now what? You can't wait on another nigga to try to give you a booking. You gotta go get that. So now in my head, I'm like, yeah, this is my comeback. But then next month, or in September, October, right? I gotta do a homecoming show. Now I gotta go back to the LES and anytime I did a show in the LES, nigga, we had to like tell people, nigga, you can't come in. Like, you came too late. Like, I can't let you in because there's way too many people in. Right? So now I know as we starting off with this, but you gotta create your own space too. And always give opportunities to other people.
How do you deal with hecklers? You ever had a heckler?
Nah, I think my style of comedy don't really like, there's no like hecklers of like, sometimes they just drunk, or sometimes a heckler feel like he's funnier than you. Right. Right? But when I come into, like I said, when I come on stage, you laughing in the first 10 seconds.
So you do crowd work?
I don't really do crowd work that much now.
Okay.
Because like I said, everything, I'm a writer, so everything is already kind of like put together. And if I see, like, I may ask a question, but I try to do, I'm never gonna like just say, oh shit, I got a show August 15th, and I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna see what the crowd look like, and then I'm gonna do certain shit. Nah, like, everything is like written, like I said, everything is written the same way, right? So everything is, like I said, I'm a performer, and I came from the world of dance. You had to be in the studio 3-4 days a week. Even if you knew the dance moves, you still gotta be there. Right. So I mean, whether, like I said, if it's my show, it's 5 minutes, 7 minutes, comedy, whatever, it's the same shit.
Shout out to Crybaby too, Crybaby Cozy. He another up and coming. Like, he made Light Feet.
Crybaby notes one time, nigga. I thought I could dance.
From my block. Crybaby's the guy. Crybaby Cozy. Shout out to Crybaby Cozy.
This is when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to dancing salsa, nigga, because I went to a battle, nigga, and Crybaby fried me.
He's the guy. He's
and
that
I said,
guy.
oh my, like, and I said and like I said, this is a time where it's like it's Lifey versus like when we had people from
Lifey
like,
versus Crumpin, right?
So Crumpin coming the way, like I said, I'm a dancer before all, like. So we had Crumpin coming, and then we had like Brooklyn Flex. So shout out to Omarion, like right. So
And they was tutting, right? They was tutting.
Right. So on Illusion, like Omarion was Illusion. So we going back and forth. So I went from like jumping from neighborhood to neighborhood dancing. Then we went to battle rapping and all that. So like Crybaby, like I wish, like I hope one day there's a fucking documentary or something.
He got one. He working on. I just saw it.
Yeah,
Crybaby, shout out to you.
Yeah, I hope people like
working
really,
on that.
I hope people really invest in that because some removed niggas is still seeing now were like invented in those gyms.
Yes.
There was gyms. There was no.
Yes.
It's 100 degrees, nigga. And there's 400 people. So
yes, Rucker Park, Dykeman,
but again, coming so
Foster,
so
Kingdom was wild. Come on,
everything. So coming from that world, and you think I'm gonna be worried about like a nigga trying to be a heckler, trying to be funny? Ain't no way. Like,
understood.
Like if you like want to snap it, you're like cool. But like I said, if you funny, then that just makes that's the experience of a comedy show. But don't come and be corny or
heavy.
Be like if you drunk, like there's people that like any heckler I already had was like drunk, disrespectful. Then it's stupid.
Right.
Because I just told you not how to fight, nigga. So
right. So I got one more question before we go to body because we still gotta address the elephant in the room. Not just you, but
no pun intended.
I'm fucking with you.
Nigga said not just you.
I was the elephant on Tyra Banks though, season 5, Circus Away. Go watch that Tyra Banks episode. I'm the most watched viewed guest she had on season 5. So, you know, I still get royalty from that.
Fire.
And I play the elephant.
That's lit. I didn't even know that shit.
You was too high. You wasn't watching TV.
So what's the elephant in the room?
I still got one more question, which is, what's up with New York, man?
Yeah, anti-New York.
Anti-New York team, like, you feel me? My son is all Atlanta, you heard? My son is a New York hater.
For no reason.
So let's talk about it.
We got your ticket.
So I'm gonna give you the origin of how it happened, so niggas can really understand. Right? So long story short, being a Puerto Rican nigga, right? My grandfather's like, nigga, we Mets fans. If you're gonna start playing baseball now, you gotta watch it. So he's like, we gonna watch the Mets all weekend. Though? Right? So I'm like, all right, nigga, you from uptown, you from the Bronx, is different. Like when you talking about LES niggas or niggas from Queens, like niggas like the Mets.
Tell you shit.
So niggas say, yo, we gonna watch the Mets all weekend. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Nigga, it was everybody know if you watch fucking baseball even a little bit, everybody we playing a series. So it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So every Saturday I went to go see my pops. He's locked up. So I'm in my grandmother's house where I got fat. Right? So he's like, nigga, Friday night the Mets get smoked. So I'm like, all right, boom. Like no kid likes to watch like a losing team. Right. So I go on a visit to my pops. Like, yeah, like I watched like baseball. Like obviously I understand that I already play outside, but like I'm 6 years old. So I'm like, I get it. Like. There's a game, like when I leave here, I'm gonna go watch the other game. Long story short, Saturday, nigga, Mets lost, Sunday, the Mets lost. So I go home, like I'm the baby brother of how many niggas on a, like, whatever. I had a little ass TV with a VCR. And the VCR, like TBS, that's the only channel, like you can get like channel 4, channel 5.
You gotta explain to these kids what a VCR is.
A VCR is where you you gotta Google this shit. Like,
Google that shit.
That shit is.
Even know what that is.
Right? It was a little TV with a VCR connector. You go fucking watch VHS tape. They're gonna think it's DVDs. No, niggas, the tape.
Right.
So on some VCRs could work like in like a cable box, nigga, if you wire it, right? So the only channel I was able to get on that TV was like I would get channel 4, channel 5, and the only cable channel I would get was TBS, right? And TBS was owned by TNT, and TBS was owned by Turner, which owned the Braves, whatever. So I'm like, oh shit, like the Braves is back on, niggas Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever the fuck, nigga, they win 2 more games. So I'm like, then I saw somebody who was like, I saw somebody who's my favorite player. Then I saw another nigga who looked mad familiar. And then I asked my brothers, I'm like, that's the same nigga that played football? Deion Sanders? Said, say no more. So now when I go back on the nigga Friday night, my grandfather's like, you been watching baseball? I'm like, yeah, he don't even know that I just got a favorite player now, nigga, and he's on the Braves. Niggas don't even know. It was David Justice before he was a Yankee. Fuck that nigga before the Yankees. Okay. Right? But David Justice on the Braves is OD. I'm a lefty, so he's a lefty, like, nigga. And I thought he was a fan nigga because he was just like, so I'm like, oh, there's fan niggas in baseball? Fuck it. Like, that's my team. So when nigga, my whole life. So when I went on a visit, I'm like, yo,
David Justice was beast.
I went on a visit again to my pops, nigga. I'm telling my grandfather, I don't care. He smacked me, nigga. I'm a Braves fan. And then it was really like, all right, nigga, as long as you love the game of, like, we Hispanics, nigga, we love the game of baseball. So I'm watching the whole season, like, cause now I got the only shit on TBS. And then now, first of all, we won the World Series my first year watching baseball. So I'm like, nigga, I'm going for a team and it's the best team in baseball, nigga. Then after that, the next year, like the next season, first of all, niggas gotta understand. Now we in the era of like, nigga, Atlanta's doing like, you know, the dances and all that shit. My brothers are like, nigga, if you go for one team, you gotta go. I was a Shaq fan, so he's like, nah, if you go for one team in this house, we go for like the whole city. So I got one brother who's like a Knicks. You know, Knicks, Giants, where I got another brother who's right under him. He's like younger, so he's like, fuck that nigga, I'm gonna go Lakers, LA Kings, I'm going all LA, Compton shit, the Warriors, like Bay Area shit. So I'm like, all right, nigga, these niggas are doing the Dirty Bird, nigga. Dion is playing for both teams, nigga. And then to top it off, after the Braves game, I stood up late one day, nigga. This is when WCW was killing WWF. And I said, wait a minute. So now, at the time, nigga, so you mean to tell me I got the best team in baseball, I got the best fucking wrestling organization, every fucking game is in Atlanta, and then the fucking 96 Olympics is in Atlanta, nigga. Atlanta just seemed to be the greatest place on earth.
Tell you shit.
This all happened in 12 months, nigga. So again, so then...
He's like, yo, I'm in the wrong city right now.
Nigga,
like,
so, and again, so, but again, it's like, so the Braves made me like, honestly love baseball, and then, so honestly, it just became that, and then it was always like the Braves and Falcons, right? And then... I was a Shaq fan, and then after I couldn't stand Kobe, so after he won the first ring, I'm like, nah, fuck Kobe, fuck the Lakers, and then I need to I play ball, so I'm like, I need to play with somebody. I need to play like some.
You just heard this nigga.
Yeah,
feeling,
like,
right?
Kobe's like, I respect the game, but as his attitude as a Shaq fan, niggas is beef.
Tell you shit.
So then I'm like, I
Shaq
gotta
fan. You was a Shaq fan the whole time.
Nigga, I was Shaq fan, and then I'm like, nigga, I got a Shaq. I can't dunk. I'm not strong. Shaq is fast.
So
I need
when
somebody to play like me.
when
I like Shaq when he was in Orlando.
Yeah.
That Shaq was phenomenal,
yeah.
Unstoppable. My man was wilding out.
Well, what about when he went to the Heat on his way
No,
out?
I was so at this point now. So like I said, so like I said, so it was always Falcons and Braves, and then like I paid attention to the Hawks, and I like the Hawks jacket, the one I have now. Like obviously everything I got Atlanta, anything that came out Atlanta, everybody know I got. I probably got over 70 Atlanta hats. Like everybody know I'm Atlanta out.
Damn, so everything Atlanta. So you are Atlanta Hawk fan.
Yeah. So
like,
but
so
for basketball, I always had a favorite player. So then I'm like, nigga, I need somebody who can shoot and who's slow like me. And that's how I became a Dirk Nowitzki fan.
Nah, I fuck with Dirk.
So
I've
Dirk.
been
So to me, Shaq and Dirk, the Dirk is my goat.
I feel like you only like teams that got good logos.
Nah.
Good local.
Nah, I feel like he
Because
like
New
teams
York-
that
New
got
York-
big guys.
He just explained to you
he like big
why.
guys.
Like,
He's a big guy fan. You feel
Nah,
me?
so it's-
Especially I know how to
said
move.
he can't dunk and he's not fast. Why is he a Shaq fan?
He's
That's
a
that,
big
and that's
man
why I
fan.
became a Dirk Nowitzki fan, because Dirk Nowitzki would find his spot, and everybody know I got a couple clips on my Instagram, or niggas that know in the hood. I went to basketball camp and all that. I would you let me any huh?
ABC.
Yeah. Nigga, and I'm not gonna front and sit here
man.
before I go and sit here like, yeah, I was balling with camp. No, nigga. I was at camp like this, nigga. There's 1,000 people, and the first 250, like, it was like
Yeah,
invitational.
you get
Yeah, nigga. So I'm
somebody
sitting
to go
here,
home
yeah.
earlier.
Nigga, I'm sitting right here. It's like, is LeBron, is Lenny Cook, and Lenny Cook is still the greatest. Like, Lenny Cook and Lance Stevenson are still the greatest basketball players I've seen.
Jason Kidd once.
So
Lance
nigga, like
Stevenson is
you
nice.
get mad workouts, and then when it's time for like after 4 o'clock and everybody's playing, nigga, I'm like, yeah, I was at camp with these niggas. I did not touch a court with none of these niggas. This is even before social media. I did not. I said I went to camp the same year LeBron went. You think I seen that nigga outside of the court? No, I did not. But again, so like I said, so the Atlanta shit. So I was never really anti New York until like obviously like it was always like fuck the Mets because that's in the same division in baseball. And I could again so. The Braves won, and then we lost to the Yankees, so it was always fuck the Yankees, right? And then the Yankees kept winning, nigga. So now it's like fuck these niggas even more. I didn't like Derek Jeter. I didn't know if this nigga was black, white. I didn't know if he was Dominican. I didn't know what was happening.
Nah, me either.
Right? So it was for New York. It was always that, and then
I really didn't know, bro.
What is he though?
yeah.
He's
I think-
biracial.
Yeah.
What the fuck is biracial?
He's bi, nigga. That's
What's
what.
You're biracial.
He just bi.
Okay.
But long to cut
That's
on, like I
crazy.
said, so it was nigga the like I said there was nigga the Braves and that's how it really started. And then outside of Fat Magic, my name is AJ, so obviously the logo obviously helps. But
Tell you shit.
nigga, it was honestly like I said, it was really just it started with the Braves, and then it was like I was told nigga like you got to go for the same city. And then being a Falcon fan wasn't bad because we had Dion, nigga. He had his own fucking game. I'm playing that shit on the Game Boy, and then he had his own game on Sega, nigga. Like. Nigga, it was like it wasn't like I became a fan, like it wasn't championship team in baseball. We were like division champs every year, whatever. But like overall, it was fun. Then we went to the Super Bowl with '99, whatever. So we was on the cover of Madden. So then, of course, nigga, who's not anybody who says Michael Vick's not the GOAT, you're retarded.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So like I said, but again, so
he was definitely the GOAT.
He was that guy.
But honestly, I think like New York niggas and New York teams made me more of a like anti-New York maybe because now I got to defend my shit. Like, but again, it's not like some bandwagon shit. Like, oh, like everybody.
Nah, it's not.
I've been a diehard Atlanta Braves fan since I was 6 years old, nigga. So,
I got time out. How you feel about the Knicks winning this chip?
I ain't gonna lie, we ain't even got that type of time, bro. But
now I'll say it like real quick.
Just say yes or no.
No, because what in the playoffs? What was the Knicks record?
Because you said
no. What was the Knicks record in the playoffs?
Hold on. You said you're a Dirk Nowitzki fan, right?
Yeah.
I know where you're going with this.
Came from the Mavs, right?
Yeah.
Left the Mavs and got a chip for New York.
Yeah, but I'm a Hawks fan, right?
Years?
But again, so what was to finish this interview? What was the Hawks? What was the Knicks? What was the Knicks record?
Yeah. They took us to Game 7. They took us to Game 7. That was the only. Atlanta was the only team that took us to like Game 6.
I see where he was going with it.
The Knicks lost 3 games.
A Hawks fan,
the Knicks lost.
Ice Trey.
Yeah, for sure.
Him. He's gone.
Yeah, but Trey run. And I used to work at the Garden. Everybody know that Trey run the Garden. Me and Trey run the Garden.
Me and Trey running. I'm
still Atlanta, nigga. Right now, I said right now, the game, you could check your phone right now. The Yankees are playing the Braves right now in the Bronx, and I'm going right now to meet other niggas in the Bronx. I'm in the Bronx right now and land it out.
Yeah, we're gonna link this.
Ain't no, yeah. I was there.
We're gonna drop his location.
Side Talk, New York. If you want to come see me, I'm always gonna be landed out.
Find him.
I'm always gonna be landed out, but I think as somebody who lived in New York, I think sports. I'm a sports fanatic. Sports needed a New York championship, so
that's fine.
So and like I said, that was earned, but because we took you out of 2 games, nobody else did. The Hawks are the second best team in the NBA. And I'll take that because we traded the ball, nigga, and we still here.
So Nigga's the best player on that team.
Jalen Johnson's the best player. And they wanted to call me for a 10-day, but they didn't have what I needed. I took a 10-day and an unlimited buffet for me and 3 family members.
Yeah, I'm crying, bro. Nah, that's dumb funny. Nah, but we're gonna have to wrap it up soon. Right now, actually. I appreciate you pulling up, bro. For real.
Good luck with everything, man. We appreciate you coming, and we give you nothing but luck on your
we definitely invite you back too.
No, definitely coming back. Got to bring some people with me. Like I hope, like I said, niggas really watch this and like I said, I done had, radio on Sirius, like shows on like. This setup is official. Like, I came in, I said, "Oh, niggas is paying rent." You know what I'm saying? So, that's all niggas is. Now, no.
Like Dame Dash, right?
That's all niggas paying rent. So, but nah, this shit is official. Like, and I said, everybody really tune in, not just in my interview to what y'all doing. Like I said, Vic, you've been doing this shit for, like I said, nigga, when we had to turn the AC off, nigga, and now
that's a fact.
Niggas had to turn the AC off, and now it's 104 degrees.
That's a fact.
And
we cool in here.
Yeah. So again, like I said, like it's always dope to see the process, right? So they said, shout out to y'all for really putting this shit together. And I told y'all straight up, I tell you on camera, off camera, nigga, tell the space is official. And there's so many people who want podcasts, so many people that want to collab, nigga, start telling people, yo, I got a space, because a lot of people don't got the space.
Yeah. Nah, we working on that real soon. To
the G League.
And nigga, and I fit in here, so you know the space that got room, nigga.
Yo.
He filled out that whole chair, though.
Oh,
I definitely did. And niggas there's 6 cameras all pointed at me, and everybody else is
just. You see the production. You see all the people behind, right? This all the we employ all these people behind here.
Y'all behind the cameras. We respect
man. Appreciate y'all.
That's a fact.
Nigga had to wait for me to get an elevator, and nigga, every camera, even his laptop is widescreen. Nigga turned it to the side.
Yo, actually. Nah, but I appreciate you pulling up, bro, for real. This is gonna wrap it up today. If you found this episode entertaining, hit that like button. Show YouTube we on the come up, and leave a comment on the topics that we covered today. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss another episode.
Thanks.
And with that being said, this is Fat Magic right here. You feel me? Appreciate you pulling up.
Thanks,
I'm your boy Vic.
It's your boy T.
And Skip Savvy.
And we out of here, y'all.
Peace.